Good morning, everybody. This is Hippiejim. I figured I'd get on here and talk to everybody about the a few of the things that I see out here. And I'm not an educator. I'm not even a trucking guru. But some of the things that I see in these big box store truck stops and the mom and pop truck stops and some of the other parking lots or parking areas around this great nation. And I'm not going to single anybody out. In fact, I'm going to lump myself into these situations because we all become complacent in our workplace. I've done it, you've done it, everybody's done it. We become complacent in our workplaces. But sitting in a truck stop here where I'm at, I'm noticing more and more times where drivers are coming in and racing through the fuel islands or racing around the parking lot. And I've become complacent myself, and I've done it a time or two. I'm just as guilty as the next guy. But I'm trying really hard here as of recently to try to slow it down a little bit. 2 to 5 miles an hour is really all you need to do through a parking lot. 2 to 5 miles an hour sometimes is still even too fast to come to a complete stop without possibly running into another vehicle, parked vehicle, and or possibly coming to a skid to try and stop while somebody was crossing the parking lot. But sitting here, I just noticed quite a few people do race through these parking areas. And it's a little bit alarming to me. I don't know whether it's got anything to do with the electronic logging devices and people feel as though they're rushed, that they have to rush through a parking lot or not. But I have noticed quite a few trucks coming through here this evening and this morning that are racing through the parking lot. If there was any trucks right now, it was actually a truck about 5 minutes ago that got me to thinking about this. That was doing way above 10 miles an hour, and he come around the corner so fast that his trailer tandems on one side had lifted a little bit off the ground, and it got me to thinking, my God, these guys, they need to slow down a little bit. So if we could all practice just slowing down a little bit when you come into a parking lot, just 5 miles an hour to me is not unreasonable. I'm going to practice it every day. I'm going to try and practice everything that I put out on these videos. Something else that I noticed last night while I was parked and had 3 spots to one side of me that were open. A driver was having a problem backing into not only one open spot but 3, and I can understand that, but he stayed in his cab. He would not get out and look. He wouldn't come back to the rear of the trailer to judge the situation. I finally got out and I did help him to get into one of those spots. And I made it a point to let him know that, hey, I'm willing to help you if you're willing to get out and judge the situation from a different vantage point. It may help you, it may not. I don't know. I know if I get into a situation like that and I'm trying to back into a spot and I don't feel as though I can get it done, I will get out of the cab and I will walk to the rear of my trailer and I will judge the situation from a different vantage point in order to get into that spot. I've done it numerous times. In fact, I practice that every day. Get out and look. Goal. Some of these newer trucks have the sticker on the bottom of the mirror that says G.O.A.L. Goal. It stands for get out and look. Safest bet, people. That is the safest thing to do. Get out and look. Might take 5 minutes. So what? If somebody tries to rush you, don't let it bother you. You're doing what's safe for you. It's self-preservative for you to get out and do something like that. It'll save you in some situations. You won't run into anything. Sometimes you may. You never know. Things like that do happen. I mean, things happen every single day. But those were a couple of the points that I wanted to kind of put out there today. So let's all try to slow down. Let's all try to slow down a little bit. No matter whether the electronic logging device is pushing you or not, let's try to slow down a little bit and show not only our industry but the traveling public out here with us that, hey, we can be courteous. Let's slow down. Let's practice getting out of our trucks and looking at different situations. And I know a lot of people go to YouTube to see how to back in or how to do certain things or how other people have done certain things. Listen, if that's something you need to do, good, use it. It is a tool. Just remember in the back of your mind, no better learning opportunity, or I should say, learning opportunities come in numerous ways. Getting out and looking is a learning opportunity. Watching how somebody else does something on YouTube is a learning opportunity. But if you combine both of those, we'll probably have a little bit better situations in some of these truck stops and shippers and receivers that we all get to. So anyway, everybody have a great day. This is Hippiejim, the non-trucking guru.